Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 694, and we are here live in Southwest Florida at the beach. The sun's coming up in the east, still behind a big building, so I've got a little bit of shade. And this is the beautiful Gulf of Mexico behind me. So beautiful, right? If you're joining me live, please say hello. Hi, Grace. Good morning. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Judy. And Val and Marcia. Hi Thea, Rita, Christine, Lisa, Constance, Jane, Linda. Good morning everybody. Hi Mindy. Hi Sharon and Kiranjit, Carrie. Good morning everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 694, and we are here live in Southwest Florida. Hi, Barbara. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Edna. I was definitely pushing it riding my bike here. It was a little warmer than I wanted it to be, but I don't know. I felt like doing it anyway. Hi, Nilgan from Turkey. Glad to have you. Yep, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you have exciting plans to knit or crochet or be creative this weekend. Yes, happy to share the beach with all of you. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? I was going to show you what I'm working on. I'm hoping to get a little further along on my knit cardigan in Be So Sporty yarn this weekend. Good for me, I'm through the yoke and I just have to work even in stockinette for the lower body at this point, so it should be a nice Zen project. What yarn weight is used? I'm using Be So Sporty yarn for both the new crochet cardigan and the new knit cardigan, and in fact the Sweet Clara cardigan that I'm wearing today, this is also in Be So Sporty yarn. This one is in color mulberry. The one I showed yesterday is in color rainbow sherbet, and the one I'm wearing this morning is in Caribbean turquoise. All of these colors are in stock and available. I'm wearing this with shorts this morning, but remember how we were talking yesterday about how the different ways to do silhouettes? And I wanted to point out that even with shorts, I'm wearing the slim fitted silhouette underneath the flowy longer crochet top. Remember how I was saying that it's good to have contrast? So if you're going to wear your outer piece shorter, you'd want something longer and flowy under it. But when you're wearing something long and flowy on top, you want something slim fitted underneath. If I were wearing a flowy top under this, I would look at least 10 pounds heavier than I am. There's just something about the contrast that makes things more figure flattering. If anybody has any questions about that, let me know. I'm out of water already. I wish that my bike could hold a bigger water bottle. I feel like I take 2 sips when I get here and it's done. I think I saw Judy's here too. Good morning, Judy. Hi, Naomi. Thanks, Barbara. At least that's my opinion. Everybody can have their own opinions on what works for them and what's flattering to your figure. Those are my rules of fashion when I'm putting together an outfit. I usually try to decide where the flowy is going to be to figure out where the other layers go, if that makes sense. And I think I'm going to try to knit a row and read comments today. It is a beautiful beach day, and the beach is really quiet too. I mean, there's people, but really far away from me and very few. I will turn the camera on so you can see everything. Yeah, I possibly could do that, Wendy. I don't like carrying heavy things on my handlebars though, because I have to ride in the road, and I feel like that is it feels a little bit dangerous when I do that, because it affects how you, when there's weight on one handlebar and not even on both. I find that it's in a situation where you had to think quick, it would be dangerous. So I don't do that. Probably need to carry something on my back, although the last time I did that, I pulled a muscle. I know, hot mess. I'll figure out a solution eventually. or stop my complaining, right? Thank you, Angie. Me too. I love the background, and this is I love all my pieces that I wear. You know that I wear them all the time. But I do love my Sweet Clara vest for sure. Love the color too. Caribbean turquoise is just one of my favorite colors. Oh, I'm also wearing the Kelly earrings today. Hello, Kat from London. Sandshell's not inspired to work on anything, but she's searching for patterns. Well, that's a fun part of the process too, right? There's so much that's involved with the process of knitting and crochet, from not only learning how to navigate websites to find instructions, to get inspired by different projects, to learn how to read patterns or follow along in videos, choosing your yarn, choosing your color. Oh my goodness, I mean, and that's all before you ever pick up the yarn into your hands. And then figuring out what size to make, figuring out how to make it, having the patience to finish it, then figuring out how to style it. Oh my goodness, there's so many things, right? Thank you for posting links about what I'm talking about, Judy. I appreciate it. I know everybody else loves it too. Yes, Villick, I agree. You can define your own size when you make your own clothes. I agree. Thank you, Sharon. So I got an email from the producers of Knit and Crochet Now this week, and I did send out a post this morning on Instagram and Facebook sharing that Knit and Crochet Now Season 11 is now available on PBS across the country, and it's available on the Creat TV channel. So if you were having trouble finding it on PBS, it has now been picked up on the Creat channel as well. So if you want to check your cable provider or however you like to watch TV, you can check and see if it's on that channel as well. If you have any trouble finding it in your local area, I have a blog post on my website where I talked about it, and you can find the link to check out when it airs in your area. Also, if you have cable, that would be available on demand. Definitely for PBS, probably for the Creat channel as well. So you could search Knit and Crochet Now Season 11. And if you're out of the country or you have none of these channels, you could always go to Annie's website and order the DVDs or order the digital downloads of the whole season or the individual episodes as well. So there's lots of ways to watch it. Also, if you are interested in knowing what we're teaching on this season, I also included in that recent blog post, and I linked that blog post on the Facebook post this morning. So if you want to find it, the link is there as well. But if you go to my blog, it's probably just 10 blogs down if you scroll down. And in there, I give you a recap of every project for every episode. So if you're going to not order the whole season and you just want to pick and choose which episodes make the most sense to you, I've listed who teaches what with photos of all the projects. So lots of information in that blog post about the entire season. Does anybody have any questions about that? Is there anything I can help you if you're interested in the show? Good morning, Janet. Yeah, check out Creat TV, Mindy. Maybe you'll find it there. We did lots of amazing projects. Oh, good. Judy found the link to the blog post that I detailed all of season 11, and you can find that link in the live chat right now. Judy just shared it. Thank you, Judy. Sandshell doesn't want to do her regular work today. She wants to knit and crochet. Well, if you have that choice, that's awesome. Good for you, right? And I don't know if it's just Sharon. Judy just shared a link to the blog post in the feed. So if you just want to scroll up a little bit, it was a blog post on my website. Or you can go to my blog and you can search for it yourself. But if you want the link, she's already, yes, Billick, Knit and Crochet Now is now airing season 11 on both PBS and Creat TV channels. So whether you get one or the other or both, you can now watch the new season on both. I've got the information on, I got the information from the producers this week. Yes, very exciting. Even more exciting if it's on both channels. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to definitely go. I know it airs in my area, so I need to go on demand and figure out when it airs. I don't usually watch myself on TV. Well, good for you, Angie. If you have flexibility to take breaks from work to do the things that you like, that's excellent freedom. Does anybody have any other questions about Knit and Crochet Now? Or anything else? If you have questions about anything else, let me know too. I did the whole knit row with mostly not looking down. I'm going to see if I can do the purl row the same way. I did chart making all day yesterday. Do I work on the beach often? No, I do not. I don't come to the beach as often as I would like, and when I do, I usually come for exercise. I usually come to run or walk on the beach. I rarely sit and stay, and if I do sit and stay, I will bring something light and simple to work on, kind of like when I do the Create Zen with Kristin videos, where you see me knit or crochet at sunset at the beach. I usually try to take something not very complicated. So like this project right here, at this point, would be perfect to bring to the beach or somewhere else where I was going to be a little bit distracted. I know watching people walk by is so distracting because I love people watching so much. I think more so now that we don't go out as much, right? So when you do see people from afar, it's, I don't know, fun. Oh, I promised you that I'd show you the whole camera. I'd do a 360 of the beach. Oh yeah. So let's, let me see. I'm gonna have to set this down in the middle of the row. Here's a tip. If I'm going to set down my knitting in the middle of the row, I pull both needles out so that the stitches don't come off. Remember how I said I pull the loop long on crochet? On knitting, I pull the needles out so that there's no way those stitches are going to fall off that way. Okay, so let's turn the camera all the way around. So that's west over there. Here's to the north of us. You can see there are people walking, but not much. That's the little path that I walk down. My bike is parked at a bike rack at the other end of that path. And then here's the, oh my goodness, sorry. Here's the beach to the south of us. So you can see where I found this little spot here is very private. We're only seeing people that are actually doing long walks. Other than that, we're not seeing anybody. Sharon's a people watcher too. You know, I love people watching. Sometimes it's just to pay attention to everyone's style, what people choose to put together, or the beauty of people and the different looks of different people. I don't know, wondering what they're about. I don't know, I love people watching. And for so many different reasons. There's so many things that you can focus on when you're people watching. You're welcome, Pat. I know my camera work was a little shaky giving you a 360, but I thought it would be fun for you to see the whole thing. Like, my view is of a building. I'm not even looking at the water, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna turn around and look at the water too. Oh, so pretty. I especially love that spot right there today. See where those clouds are reflecting on the water in that one spot? I don't know, there's something about that in the morning that I think looks so peaceful and beautiful. Not that the blue isn't gorgeous, but anytime I see a cloud reflecting on the water, I don't know, like just one like that, I think it's so interesting. I noticed it right away when I came down here this morning. We have gorgeous clouds, yes, Thea. We also have scary clouds sometimes, too. You see the big ones rolling in, the big dark gray ones rolling in. That can be pretty scary, especially when they show up out of nowhere. I have to be so careful riding my bike and going for runs or long walks even, and watching the weather, because the weather can turn so quickly and be so dangerous. Mindy, I do too. I like to make up stories in my head about who people are and what they're about or where they're going, especially when I'm at the airport. Isn't the airport the best time to play those games in your head? Yes, I love that too. Oh, I'm so glad everyone already noticed the cloud. And for anybody that didn't notice the cloud already, I'm glad I pointed it out, because it really is so beautiful the way it reflects on the water today. Yeah, the weather turns quickly here, and when it does, it becomes very dangerous. Lightning is extremely dangerous here. Yes, I miss airports, don't you? I haven't traveled in a while, and I definitely miss people watching at the airport. I feel like I would like to go on a road trip even. It'd just be fun to go anywhere. Does anybody have any exciting plans this weekend? Bonnie, what am I working on? I'm working on a top-down cardigan that is knit in Be So Sporty yarn on size US 5 needles or 3.75 millimeter. And as soon as I finish this row, I can show you what it looks like, I think. Yeah, it'd be better if I wait till the row's done. Julia says it's cold in England today. I bet it is. I think it's getting cold just about everywhere north of me now, right? Mindy's crocheting a baseball cap. Wonderful. Which shawl did you finish, Lisa? Which shawl were you working on? I can't remember. I'm sorry. What's everybody's crafting plans this weekend? What are you guys going to work on? I'm going to work on this for sure. Wow, 80 in Ohio today, Pat says. Lisa, the new one, do you mean the Sadie shawl? Are you working on the Sadie shawl? On Monday, we're going to have our final download for the Poppy Mystery Crochet Along. So on Monday, the whole pattern will be released and no longer be a mystery. And so if any of you are waiting to see what it actually looks like first before wanting to make it, Monday is the day that all the photos will be released and all of the instructions, and the final tutorial video will be released as well. So Monday's the day for all of that. I am, I don't know, low-key regretting not hanging on to the Sadie shawl and making it the next mystery crochet along. I think because it was a sampler shawl, it probably would have been a great candidate for a mystery crochet along, so definitely disappointed in myself about that. But the problem is I got so excited when it was done that I wanted to release it right away because I knew everyone else would be excited about it too. Oh, I see what you said, Lisa. Lisa said she's working on the Shadow Bloom shawl. That's wonderful too. See, I've released so many crochet shawls lately that I didn't even know which one you meant by the new one. Yes, Jill, I'm wearing the Sweet Clara vest today, which is part of the Sweet Clara cardigan pattern, and just with the cap sleeves instead of a longer sleeve, which is, you have both options in that pattern. As soon as I finish this row, don't you wish you had $1 for every time you said that? As soon as I finish this row. Anyway, I can't even say it without laughing at this point because I've said it so much. As soon as I finish this row, I will show you the progress on the cardigan I'm working on, and I will show you the Sweet Clara vest that I'm wearing too. Thea's working on the first two shawls. Well, I don't know what the first two shawls mean. I've probably written, I don't know, 300 shawl patterns. Chris is working on a mystery knit along. That's great. maybe Thea means the mystery crochet along and mystery knit along shawls. Maybe that's what you mean. I don't know. Ooh, I can't believe how warm it is out here. It does not look like it's that warm, but it's very steamy. My hair is wet in the back. Yuck. Not a good way to start the day. All right, home stretch. I've got 10 stitches to go here, and then I will be able to show you the progress again. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sancho. Yes, I am happy when I'm outside, no question. And definitely at the beach. Okay, I can show you the progress now. Still need to be careful of my stitches, don't want anything to fall off. Okay, so the cord on this circular knitting needle is 40 inches, and I'm making the 36-inch bust, so it's not big enough to really spread out the stitches well. But I can still give you an idea of what it looks like. Whoop, I did it upside down. That's why it's not making sense. Ha! Okay. Here we go. So when you're doing something like this though, and you want to be able to try it on, you could split the stitches into 2 different circulars so you have a lot more spreadable room for your stitches. And then when you do that, you could try it on, which is really a wonderful benefit of a top-down project, right? To be able to try stuff on, which we do all the time in crochet patterns because the stitches aren't stuck on needles. I just want to make sure I'm not pulling any stitches off as I do this. I get so nervous because it really is a pain, right? Okay, so hopefully you can see a little bit of the progress. So we've got our beautiful tight raglan increases, which I love on this project. We've got our sleeve hole openings, and we've got our undersleeve stitches. And so you can see I've only got about an inch and a half from underarm, so I've got a long way to go on this one yet. I need some sort of a TV marathon or a TV marathon or an outing somewhere, going somewhere distracting would be great for this project. Oh, okay, I said I was going to show you what I'm wearing too. Okay, so today I'm wearing fitted shorts and a fitted tank top underneath the Sweet Clara vest, and this is Biso Sporty Yarn in colorway Caribbean Turquoise, and then I paired it with the Kelly earrings done in Biso Fine Bling yarn because there's some darker colors in there that I thought tied in well with my dark underlayer underneath the vest. Hopefully that helps. And I did little twists to the front of my hair and left the back down. I used to do my hair like this a couple years ago when we were doing the podcast at the beach, and I haven't done it this way in a while, but my hair hasn't been this long in a while either. Thanks, Pamela. We've got a birthday today. Happy birthday, Joe. Oh, Joe's maybe working on baby stuff, it sounds like. That's fun. I have some baby patterns coming soon. On my list of things to work on this weekend, which, I always go back to this. I still want to make more jewelry patterns. I still want to make more earring patterns. So if I can carve out any extra time from all the projects I have ready for this weekend, it would be to make some more earrings too. I'd really like to do like a 5 or 6 design collection of earrings right now. So there, I put it out in the universe. Maybe it'll happen. Is anyone doing anything else this weekend besides knitting and crocheting? Is anybody going to do any sewing? Anybody going to do any baking or cooking? What was the charting? Oh, what was the charting for that I was working on yesterday? What one was I doing yesterday? Let me think. Ooh, I was doing shawl charts yesterday. I was doing shawl charts, sweater charts, and dress charts. I did a lot of charting yesterday. Actually, I did a lot of charting in the last 2 days. Yeah, I'm trying to improve and revise. How do I, oh yeah, I didn't do a great job of securing my little twists this morning, but I used bobby pins. Like this one keeps flying out. I need to tighten that one up. This one's staying a little bit better. Can you see that one there? Does that show up on camera? Hopefully. So yeah, I take a bobby pin and then I do the second one in an X. A peach upside down bread pudding. That sounds lovely. Pineapple upside down cake. I love that. That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, little sugary caramel with fruit. Lovely. Sounds great. Hope you enjoy it. Hope everybody you're making it for enjoys it too. Yep. New charting always means new pattern releases. Absolutely. Yeah, I bet it's a lot of sugar, Barbara. Oh, apricot sounds good too. Yummy. Thea's working on work to catch up on crafting. Hey, whatever it takes, that's a good idea too. Cindy made pumpkin scones with cream cheese icing yesterday. That sounds delicious. Last night I did some meal prepping for lunches. I crumbled up turkey Italian sausage with zucchini and garlic and some spices and tossed it together and baked it in the oven. And I got 4 lunches packed up out of it. Yay! Although I'm so hungry right now and I didn't do any breakfast prepping the same way, I might have one for breakfast when I get home. But when I get home from here, it's kind of like brunch anyway, right? It'll be about 10 o'clock. But it's like this super simple dish that it's like, 3 ingredients? And I make it, I don't know, once a week probably. I make it about once a week for lunches because it's so simple and easy and delicious. And fits for my current diet. Carrie's making a birthday cake for her husband. Wonderful. Joe, it's just a loose turkey Italian sausage. So I take it, I don't even brown it first. I leave it in bigger chunks right out of the package. I cut up 2 zucchinis, throw it in there, put a little garlic and a little bit of seasonings, and I bake it in the oven until the sausage is done. That's it. It's so easy. It's, I think, my favorite easy dish that I do right now. Butternut soup and ribeyes, yum! I'm so hungry right now, and all of this talk is making me even hungrier. What I made is on your diet, Joe. I'm doing low carb, so if you're on a low carb anything, yes, it's low carb and no sugar. Oh, the broccoli recipe was delicious. Thank you, Barbara. We still have a little bit of that left. I might be able to get one more side out of it. Yeah, what I just said is definitely fine for keto. My broccoli recipe this week would be fine for you too, Joe. Oh, no bake cookies. Those are fun too. Yes, if you are eating carbs, my quinoa crackers are wonderful. Yes. How long does it take me to ride my bike home? I think from here it's between 10 and 15 minutes. You'll love the broccoli dish, Joe. It's wonderful. And that sounds good too, Pat. Oh man, isn't talking about food so fun? Talking's fun. I feel like no matter what we talk about, we have fun though, don't we? But anytime we get off the food, we always go on a tangent. But hey, it's something we all have in common. We all got to eat. Oh, hi Nancy from Pembroke Pines. I can never remember where that is. Is that near Tampa or near Miami? Oh, Pembroke I think is near Miami. Pinellas is near Tampa, right? Did I get that right? We've seen people from all over the world today. That's so exciting. We do every day though, but it's still amazing. It never gets old. Oh yeah, Linda, there's no calories in talking about food. Good point. We do have a lot of fun here, Joe. Oh man. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the beach, the sound of the waves, my little show and tells, chatting with me and everyone else. Don't forget, look for Knit and Crochet Now on your TV this weekend. If you find it, let me know. If you or if you can't find it, you can always go to that blog post and I'll explain to you how you can still watch it if you want to. If you like the podcast, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, you can click that red button below. I know we'd love for you to join our awesome community of crafters and fellow human beings that come here and hang out with me every morning. If you want to be notified when I go live, you can click that bell button next to the subscribe button as well. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.